Yeah, and you know what I'm noticing? Lunatir, it's a very stun-lacking lineup, which is not like them to typically run. They typically have these very, I don't want to call them like pub trainee lineups, but very easy to execute, easy to coordinate. And this game, it's pretty much a gauntlet hook is like all they have for initiation. And they're going to be relying on just uh, pure positioning to like swarm their opponent, which is how they really thrive when they team fight. They're very good at grouping up and surrounding you. This is obviously coming from both watching their games, but also playing against them. This is something they're very good at doing. But it's going to be fun to see how they execute this lineup here because it's going to require a lot of coordination. But something we also should mention before the lanes start to shape up is the Flint Beastwood pick. So take me through the last pick.
Ooh. Yeah, so...
He's got the best skin, by the way. For anyone wondering, this is the best Flint Beastwood skin by far. Not my opinion. It is unanimous across all of Newerth. Mostly because of his awesome auto attack sound.
So this game, Flint, they don't really have saving heroes on Hellbrun's side that I can see. It's literally just a Vindicator with silence.
Yeah, mostly counter initiation. They want to be going in first and initiating, so Flint needs to make sure to have good positioning this game, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. Because Icor and Madman, they're gonna deal a lot of damage at level 3. So when they hit that level 3 level, they're gonna do a lot of damage. As you can see, Icor is boxing out the Vindicator already, half HP.
Yep, life leech into some auto attacks, tons of pressure, but it looks like we'll start off with a 2-1-2 setup. This is, I would say, very common in the SEA region. This is how they like to play. But we did call the middle lane for the most part in the picking phase, which was Gauntlet versus Kraken. And then, as you were pointing out, we have the Madman Icor versus Vindicator Flint lane up in top lane. Perhaps you're feeling the Madman Icor is a little scary at level 3.
Yeah.
I guess for now the Vindy and the Flint shall be just fine. Bottom lane, we have Slither and Blacksmith. Not something you see all the time, but definitely a very aggro-y / annoying lane to face. They're going up against Soul Reaper and Martyr. Is that a clear... I would say... I feel like that should favor the Soul Reaper Martyr lane, just because lots of sustain, tankiness, but...
At the moment, yeah, in the low levels, yeah. But later on, I think Slither and Blacksmith are gonna get more and more, let's say, on the damage scale, they're gonna go up and up.
Yeah. I'm gonna be interested to see how Slither skills. Right now he has Poison Spray, which is correct, but will he be maxing out the wards early? A lot of pressure coming in here, bottom lane. He has an apple, he should be fine. There is a judgment up in 1 second. And he's gonna go down. That was with the apple and the battery being used. Blacksmith, also the slows coming in from Martyr are just so strong. Thirsty picks up a double tap, and that is not good news for Cute. Already here, 2 minutes in, as he's up to 450 gold per minute with those 2 kills to start this one off.
So you normally see Thirsty picking up that Ghost Marchers, if I'm not mistaken, on the Soul Reaper. Do you think he should go the same?
Yeah, I would say Ghost Marcher should be good. There's a kill in top lane, by the way. They actually dove the Flint Beastwood. Vindicator trying to get a return kill, but it looks like a health potion was used by Icor to prevent that. The Lunatir's already off to a 3-0 start.
Yeah, so I was saying Madman is level 3, Icor, he's level 2, but the damage is just too high at that point.
Icor denies himself to the medium camp. Love to see it. Buys out some blights. I don't know if he has it. Oh, he has a TP. Okay, yeah. Doesn't show in the interface. The 10-year-old interface, unfortunately. Small complaints. So how's Kraken versus Gauntlet doing? We have 16 and 5 on Shinon, and 18 and 2 on Morphine here playing the Kraken. So pretty even, I would say.
Yeah, it's pretty even. The Kraken is really doing a good job boxing out the Gauntlet from the lane, I would say so, because looks like Shino-sama already used his
Oh,
own
here's
buttons.
a hook.
Ooh.
Just some pressure though. Doesn't have follow-up for Infernal Instability slow. Here comes Kraken though. Blacksmith came from the flank with a stun, and they will secure that kill. Gauntlet was quite low in the mid lane, so they're able to snipe him out. It's a good kill here for Cute.
Yeah, I didn't see how Blacksmith actually pushed the mid lane.
Linton's in some trouble here. Icor diving him. Can he solo him? Wow. Level 3 Icor solos the flame. He was low on life, so I do say solo very lightly. But that word from Rampier giving him the information to jump and slow him up. Now Vindicator's in some trouble. There is a barrel roll. Vindicator will fall. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, I believe Blacksmith did die to... No, sorry, that was in the mid lane. Gauntlet killed Blacksmith.
Yeah, he got hooked to the tower.
In the bottom lane, it was Martyr actually dying to Kraken. There was kills happening in all 3 lanes there.
At the same time.
Yeah, his kill feed's just popping off all of a sudden. You're trying to test my my map awareness here early on.
Oh, so we do
Started
see
pretty
it.
bad.
Blacksmith actually porting top to ensure that Flint actually
I
gets a
don't
farm.
think they know Blacksmith is here. Madman was playing very aggressively, lining up a 2-man barrel roll, but he's just a little too slippery. He'll be fine. He's got the bottle. Heal himself up. He's 400 GPM, by the way, on the Madman.
Wow.
Farming insanely well. 30. He has more creep kills than Thirsty right now. Or, well, he's tied with him at 33. It's impressive.
Yeah, even Icor has 240 GPM. Wow. That's a really good start from Newerth here. I don't think they would have thought they would have had such a good start.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of room control here at the 6th minute. Shinon gets the illusion rune. Hopefully he won't pop that and hook his illusions. I'm sure he will not do that because he's a good player. He's gonna hook Kraken there in the mid lane, pops the illusion. Charge hits on an illusion. Does have the Gauntlet Blast, but he's not feeling like he can secure the kill by himself here just yet. But he will have the hook back up already with that cooldown reduction from the rune. Might go for the kill here.
Goodbye.
Very close. I'm rooting for him, but it's just not enough damage. Kraken's gonna be fine walking on. Meanwhile, top lane, a book comes down from Vindicator. Silences up the Madman, but he's gonna kill the book and stalk in. Icor soaking 3 heroes by himself. Madman thinking about going back in. I don't know if he has enough damage here to kill the Blacksmith. Throws out a barrel roll. They might be able to turn this around on him. The battery and I believe an apple came out. Madman just really wants this Blacksmith kill, but the barrel rolls down for 5 more seconds, juking in the trees, trying to make big plays. Not gonna happen. The flare spots him out in AoE. Doesn't matter if you're invis, you're getting smoked to the respawner. Madman dies for the first time. Bottom lane tower, will it be denied? It will. Blacksmith gets the final right click. Sorry for trying to get a demonic execution off. It gets cancelled by the fireball, but they end up chasing and they get the kill. So the deny came at a cost of a Blacksmith death. Probably not the worst thing in the world though to at least deny the team gold over to Legion.
Yeah, so basically it's 158 gold for Soul Reaper instead of a tower. I think that was a good trade, but as you can see, actually, Soul Reaper actually goes for the Ghost Marchers.
Yeah.
So I think.
What would you have liked?
I mean.
Or you like the Ghost Marchers? Maybe I should have asked it in a different way.
Oh, Ghost Marchers, it's fine. I think he favors the mobility, which is decent. But I think Steam Boots wouldn't have been that bad this game. It's they have so many slows on Hellborn team.
Yeah, I do see sometimes players like to go Steam Boots. I'm more of a Ghost Marchers Soul Reaper fan myself, but the way I look at it is, as Madman gets caught here by a Vindicator Silence and Blacksmith. It's like a money shot came out as well, so can't escape that. The way I see it is there's lots of spells he can try to dodge, like the Slither Spray, the Kraken Charge. Being able to position a little bit easier is always nice. As well as it just helps him with anti-kiting, being able to chase. Here comes a Gauntlet Blast into a hook from Shinon.
Behold my wicked
Team support comes in to
brilliance.
secure the kill there. Kraken cannot make the escape.
This is what I love about Newerth here. So as you've seen, Reaper just took the stacks from the woods and then he instantly went mid to take off a kill.
And then
Yeah.
Martyr was making stacks at the same time, so he goes back into the jungle to take even more stacks. And
Look at this. Martyr is level 8, man.
yeah.
Level 8.
Well, he's been sitting with the Soul Reaper for the majority of the game, so it doesn't surprise me. Top lane, we have some action though. Vindicator getting very low. The arrow roll comes out, takes him down. Now Flip-Basewood's in a lot of trouble because there comes a nuke from Martyr. He takes him out. Kraken comes in with the charge, gets the counter kill on the Madman, and now Blacksmith on the run. Icor stuck in a whirlpool. Gets wings from Martyr though, and here comes the hand-in-hand ultimate. He is full life all of a sudden. All that work done for nothing. And another retribution slow from the Martyr. Kraken trying to get a return kill, doing the best he can. Does end up taking him down in the end, the Martyr that is. So, makes the best out of a bad situation. Double taps across the board here for both mid laners. But Shinon's still standing. He gets to go back to mid lane. He's hungry for another kill. Yes, Gauntlet Blast up again. I feel like he just used that spell. But apparently it's back up. Misses the hook there, unfortunately, so...
I think I would have.
So there walks out.
So ulti first.
Yeah, perhaps couldn't get in range. But, went for the style points. And I like the style points plays, so I won't complain. So, what are we looking at right now? It looks like a 6,000 golden experience lead 10 minutes in. I would say that that is quite a substantial lead to be having at this portion of the game. And if you take a look at the GPM chart, Gauntlet and Soul Reaper are just very far ahead of everyone at the moment. Mainly the Soul Reaper who just picked up Sword of the High, so he's gonna have a lock very soon. Mid lane we have a hook on the Kraken. 2 times multicast comes out, there's the RNG. Dutch is proud. Finally a multicast comes in. But Blacksmith, he's getting kind of surrounded here in the tower. He's going to fall, so they're trying to secure a kill here with the slows, but it's not enough. They're just outnumbered. 4 versus 2. Hook gonna just barely be sidestepped there. Soul Reaper in the front lines, tanking the tower. Release the Kraken comes out. There's the wings from Martyr. He does have a hand-in-hand ultimate ready to go. He will use it. Heals him up. Meanwhile, Gauntlet in the background, putting a lot of pressure with the double damage. He will get turned on and fall, but Flip-Basewood now in some trouble. Tries to channel the money shot, but there's just too many Newerth players here, and that is just not going to work out. And, well, in the end, it's basically a genocide. Blacksmith died first, he respawns, was a 5 for, I think, 1 exchange. Only Gauntlet ended up falling here. So they will secure the tower as well. And Thirsty gets his muck. He just picked up the sword, and now he's 600 GPM with the tower going his way. Even less, it's the tower. Gets the mock completed, so this is looking really, really good for Newerth already.
Yeah. It's gonna be really, really hard for Hellborn to come up from this disadvantage, I would say so. Because I don't see how they can show up on lanes at the moment.
I'm thinking we're just gonna see like the barrier idol into heart follow up for Soul Reaper. What do you think? Is like the barrier idol pretty good here, or is there something else maybe you could look to go for?
I think it's pretty best in slot for Soul Reaper at the moment. All I can see is magic damage on the Hellborn team.
Even the Flint carry is mostly outputting magic right now with his spells. He's not really threatening too much with the right clicks. So I would say magic armor investment is very good here. I'm curious what you feel like the Madman will go for this game, since he's playing more of that off-lane style of Madman. He's trying very hard to attack this ward. Oh, he's trying to attack
Yeah.
the Slither Ward, actually. They don't have Revelations up here. These are just 2 Sight Wards from both teams.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe. Actually, don't know what Madman could go. He's Sweeper probably gonna go, as you said, the Bear Idol. Maybe he just goes the Shaman Headdress, letting Madman.
Honestly, knowing Rampier, I wouldn't be surprised to see a Shaman's Madman. I was thinking like he could just go maybe like some build up into a Brutalizer. I don't know if that would be like a first item shrunken or something a little bit more greedy like an Elder Parasite, but we have a release the Kraken down, holding Icor in place. He's gonna get charged out of position. Kraken trying to survive, he will, but Madman, he's gonna have something to say about that. Snipes him up with the barrel roll. There comes a Gauntlet Hook on the Vindicator. Taunts even coming out. Boom! There goes the right click, the big assist from our mid laner as he takes him out, and it's a 2-for-1 exchange. They only get the Icor. Madman not done though. Wants to flip base, but he has an Illusion Rune. Illusion Rune Madman, very scary. Has the stock up again, but Flint survives on 65 life. He'll walk it off back to base. Be just fine.
Yeah, Flint's Hedge has such a harsh game. I'd say so. Can really contest any farm, as you can see. Frontier is just taking over the woods.
Yeah, they kind of just like run at you, right? And we talked about like their draft not having like a lot of disables. They have like a lot of long-lasting slows. They have the Retribution, the Life Leech, and then, you know, Barrel Roll, etc. It's just a lot of kiting, but not a lot of like actual lockdown per se.
Their heroes are strong individually as well, because Icor is really tanky. Madman can be really tanky with Steam Boots and Vest.
We're gonna have a clash here in the mid lane. Sweeper charging in very far forward. Has the Firebrand picked up. Martyr is here though. Has a hand-in-hand. Will heal him back up from half to full. Gauntlet meanwhile snipes out. One base with his combo. And now Vindicator gonna fall as well. They are just too tanky and too strong at this point in time. They end up securing 3 kills. As Thirsty more or less just charged in YOLO, knowing he had the Martyr, you know, behind him to keep him going. And this was without Madman even being there. He was just pushing the top lane the entire time. Secures a tower for his team. Still has, I think he bought something, right? Because he only has 600 gold at the moment. So this courier looks like he's delivering something. The cute little Pengu courier. Delivers a shaman, so you called it, man. It was a shaman's. This is a very typical Rampier style of build on the Madman. Not something like we're pretty used to seeing, but he makes it work, man. He just likes to go tanky, go into the fights, soak spells for his team.
This is
a true offlane player. Man ain't afraid to go in, get his hands dirty. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Well, we got the wall of Slither wards here. Not too many wards, only 4. Final chapter comes out from the Vindicator. Money shot, not enough damage to take out the Madman. Gets a hand-in-hand ultimate from the Martyr. Wings come down on Martyr himself, as he's not going to release the Kraken. Big release the Kraken, actually with the 3 in place. But they're turning it on to Flint Beast, but he will go down first. And now the Gauntlet is in trouble taking the tower, but Lunatic is just too strong, holding their ground. Icor and Gauntlet, very low on life. Madman as well, they're all behind the tower, as it was. 4 players dead. Nobody has died yet. There comes some ticks from the Slither Poison. Double tap comes out for Bart Arzar. Love that name. Gets the double tap, so some little life after death moments there. And well, I guess the tower was also helping them out quite a lot, doing so much damage there.
Tower was doing 50% of the damage.
Of the team's damage, yeah. It felt like the tower was doing so much damage. This is only 18 minutes in, by the way, so the towers do hurt. 210 damage a pop. But yeah, killing the Flint Basewood there again, pretty detrimental here for cute.
Yeah,
and,
there's not much physical armor on the Legion team, I would say so.
You want to look at Soul Reaper's GPM, by the way? Because I just noticed how high it got.
Oh my god.
when he gets his next item, which I believe will be Behemoth's Heart, he is going to be almost unkillable with a Martyr behind him and an Ichor. That is just going to be scary to watch.
You know, after he's in a really tough spot. I would say
Early game, he was the only one actually having like a very good game because Flint did die quite a bit in laning phase. So they were kind of relying very heavily on Kraken to kind of carry them early. They're trying to spot out the Madman here. They're going to catch him here. Very good combo from the Kraken. This could be a kill on the Madman if they have reveal. There's a dust coming out. But meanwhile, HoN is soloing the Flint. Just takes him out with the portal key initiation. Gets all his spells off. Makes it look easy. And now we have ESC jumping forward with the Ichor ultimate. Kraken, despite having a good kill there on Rampire, ends up falling.
I think Kraken canceled his TP by mistake.
I missed that, if that did happen. It's very possible because his TP is on cooldown right now.
Yeah. And 100% he cancelled it, because he killed the Madman and then they saw Martyr and Ichor coming to him. And Windy actually successfully ported out. That was really weird. Maybe just a misclick. It happens.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, I missed it. Siller has his Starscry boots. That's pretty cool.
It's okay.
We don't see those every game, but I love them. Probably my favorite boots.
Sending music. Some
What's
team
that?
chat. They're sending some team chat, some music.
Oh. I don't know what that means, but sure.
They're just vibing at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure these guys know each other. Granted, we don't know all the players ourselves, but...
Ooh, a Team Smoke.
Team Smoke coming out here, maybe they can get a pick off. They are split up a little bit. Martyr is gonna throw his wings on himself. Kraken ultimate comes out, so their ultimate, I believe, only hitting 1 or 2. Martyr, they're gonna get the kills here first on the Vindicator and the Kraken. Siller goes down as well. And the Martyr, who was initially initiated on, is full health again, because, well, he just pressed Soul's Conviction, and his mana becomes his HP. Alright, so that'll do it for game number 1. Pretty dominant fashion here from Lunar Tier. They're just picking up where they left off last tournament, taking care of business. That's all they need to do. So they're gonna take game number 1. They're up 1-0 here.